Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they won their last contest, that game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. It came right down to the wire.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Hedo Turkoglu, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
That free throw good from Turkoglu.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Smith up top, guarded by Morant. Smith against Morant. Misses in close. Pass to Freeman. Fires for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Turkoglu. They get the rebound.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Omaha's head coach. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight.
Thank you, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Morant for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. AI outside. That one drops for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Memphis moving it around. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 5.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Smith with it. Turkoglu picks him up. Pass to Freeman. Six to shoot. Out to AI. Three-pointer. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Turkoglu. Back to Morant. Passes it to Jackson. Puts it up from 12. Again, Memphis.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Smith against Morant. Smith drives in, and he comes up with the deuce.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 5. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Here's Turkoglu. And it's blocked. Smith surveying the D. AI outside. Out to Smith. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket by Freeman. Freeman's got a couple of threes now in the first for Omaha.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's AI. Back to Smith. Lock at 6. There's the pass to Freeman. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
They get it back. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the wing right side. Freeman. Edey with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. The ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Smith after Hedo Turkoglu's score. Smith outside.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Omaha shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. She's checked in for Omaha. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Turkoglu. LeVert's checked in for Bane. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Morant. Smith hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Out to the right wing. slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Smith outside over Westbrook. Omaha working now with a fresh shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. And that's now 10 points for AI.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Clark the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Westbrook against Smith. Pass to Freeman. Takes the three. And they'll get another chance. Back to Smith. The tray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Omaha, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Here's Westbrook, still without a basket. There's the triple. Rebounded by Freeman. Ball leading by 10. Smith outside. Pass to Freeman. The three. Kept alive. Big smooth. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Basket good. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Smith up top. He's covered by Westbrook. He had a nice open look right there. And Omaha leads by 13.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bombed up there for Clark. An emphatic LU jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Catching up on the changes for Omaha. Buckets, he's checked in for AI. The kid comes in for Z, and Turner's subbed in for Smith. The kid passes to Big Smooth. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Omaha. 13-point lead. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Grizzlies with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Westbrook. Nothing on the board. That's tipped. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Omaha making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. goes Big Smooth, guarded by Jackson. Big Smooth. Yep, it counts. Big Smooth got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Passes it to the kid. Back to Turner. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's Omaha. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Omaha.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Turner with the steal. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Morant. Tries again. Edey can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the kid. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Buckets passes to Big Smooth. That one good for 2. Big Smooth's got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, or reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And so it's Memphis with it. Omaha making their last shot. Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Omaha leading by 17. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Back 80 picks one up. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tapuka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Some changes for Omaha. Dubs checked in for Big Smooth. Brown comes in for buckets. And Smith subbed in for the kid. Turkoglu's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's hauled in by Dub.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ball leading by 19. Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Turner against Morant. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Smith finds Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Griffin passes to Turner. Now the pass to Dub. And another shot. Plays it up and banks it in. Dub's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Griffin sends it back. For 3. Dub, the pass to Smith. He kicks it to Turner. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
G's checked in for Omaha. Z comes in for Turner. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Both free throws good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent. Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Here's G. Still yet to score. Freeman misses. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The kick out to Brown. Over Bane. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And Omaha leads by 18. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the upcoming schedule for Omaha. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's one of the few mistakes they made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
AI is checked in for Brown. Karis LeVert's checked in for Memphis. Westbrook comes in for John Morant. Westbrook finds LeVert. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
Ball leading by 16. Here's Freeman. LeVert grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. Inside, Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Freeman misses. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Bane kicks to LeVert. Over Griffin. Up again.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Freeman. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Freeman's got 12 in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's LeVert. Westbrook passes to LeVert. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one counts. Some changes for Omaha. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Buckets in for Dub. And so Clark nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Freeman misses.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
There's the steal. And now Omaha, fast break. Finish off the break. 16 points for him.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. We've seen Z really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 16-point game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to LeVert. Here's the three. Rebounded by Freeman.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Freeman. AI outside. 5 on the clock. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Here's Buckets. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
The Kitties checked in for Omaha. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. Omaha comes into this one after the win against the Heat in Miami. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 6 points.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. He's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Memphis. For Omaha, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 1:21 left here in the second. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 18. Poked away. It's stolen by G. And now Omaha. Fast break. AI outside. They get it back. Pass to Buckets. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's G. And the pass to Buckets. Buries the long-range jumper. Buckets got 5 points in the quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Up the floor. Finished off the break. 7 points in the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Westbrook with the drive. It's good.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Freeman. LeVert grabs the miss. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for Brandon Clark.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The kid, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's Omaha with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Back to the action in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For Omaha, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Smith. Big Smooth out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Z, and it's G in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's Turkoglu in at the small forward position. Now, here is Smith. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Big Smooth from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And for Omaha, they've got G. Smith is out there with Z. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Freeman in at the 4. Here's Edie. Still scoreless. Payne for 3. Omaha with the rebound. Freeman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Morant kicks to Bane. It's up a 3. Drops in the tray. Bane's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Morant against Smith. Pass to Freeman. Throws it up high. Makes it off the glass. 18 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9.
Grizzlies ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Omaha, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Memphis, just way behind. Here's Bane. 8 points for him. Passes to Turkoglu. Oh, that's blocked.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Morant. Here's Edie. It's deflected. They get it back. Down low. Tries yet again. No good from Turkoglu.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Jackson. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Yep, that one goes in there. 20 points for Z.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play there.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second-chance shots.
Look who's coming onto the board. It's your Omaha Dancers.
He's checked in for Omaha. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. On defense, Omaha. Here's Morant. And the basket is good. Morant's got 11.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Smith with it. He has 6. Left side, Brown. Smith in the posts. Guarded by Morant. Smith, no good. And out of bounds as Omaha gains possession.
Team ball.
To break that ice-cold streak, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Omaha?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Both free throws good from Smith. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 19-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
The Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. Omaha leading by 17. Here's Freeman. Smith trying to break loose. And the rejection by Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Freeman. Over Edey. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Freeman's got his second bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Pass to Edey. And he takes the feed in stride and sends it home.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Freeman. Hassan and Smith with the assist that time. Freeman's got 9 points here in the second half. Morant bats for 2. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
The pass to Freeman from deep. And Omaha, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Hedo Turkoglu. Here's Morant. That one, no good. Ball leading by 23. Smith scanning the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
At the line for 2, Smith.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Smith. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Passes it to LeVert. To the right side. Wells wide open. Off target from outside. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Omaha now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Buckets. Wells grabs the miss. And here is Clark. He's got 10. Morant finds Jackson. Jackson is doubled. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Smith against Morant. A 3-ball. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Freeman's got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it. Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's LeVert. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. LeVert's got his second basket.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Buckets. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Morant throws it down.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Smith right side. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies on offense. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. The shot by Wells, no good. Smith wide open, he fires. And count it from 19 feet away. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. And so here's Memphis. Now Morant. He's got 15. Jackson. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And he makes that one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Keeps it alive, and Clark is right there. Clark's got 12.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buckets can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Wells' shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the inside. And the basket by Freeman. Freeman's got 19 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And it's Omaha, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Hedo Turkoglu out there with Edey. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LeVert in at the 2. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Westbrook. The offensive rebound. The layup off target. Here's Omaha now. Here's Freeman. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and it's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Turkoglu. Omaha making their last shot. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Some changes for Omaha. He's checked in for Big Smooth. Brown comes in for AI. And Turner subbed in for Smith. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook fires away from outside. Omaha with the rebound. Big Smooth got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Turner. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Williams, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Turner against Westbrook. Turner passes to Big Smooth. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Turner finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Omaha now. They've scored 10 straight. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And Big Smooth gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. Omaha with the rebound. G's got his 6th rebound on the night. Yes, that goes in. 20 points for Big Smooth.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Big Smooth. And the shot goes in. Big Smooth got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Omaha.
Pass to Big Smooth. And the layup falls. Big Smooth got 14 points now in the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Second.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
The kick out to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Williams, and it's denied. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for Omaha, Turner, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
It's tipped. They recover it. Westbrook, and they get it back. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Aldama's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Brown, no good. In the corner, it's Westbrook. No good with the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Williams against Brown. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Omaha working now with a fresh shot clock. Dub, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Turner with the steal. Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. Inside, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Omaha making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And so here's Memphis. From the line, G with the rebound. And here is Omaha now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Another shot. Here's Dub. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Here's Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Turner. A second chance effort. The kick out to Brown. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Smith against Westbrook. Smith inside. Brown outside. Here's G. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I love that dish down low.
Now here's Morant.
2 minutes.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And that one falls for Turner. Omaha making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. LeVert's checked in for Russell Westbrook. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Smith. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the D.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Omaha.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Smooth.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And T is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Buckets. He's checked in for Brown.
Coming onto the floor for Omaha, number 21.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. LeVert finds Morant. Shot clock at 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Count that bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Dub gets it to go.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Morant with it. And so it's Omaha winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.